right, guys. So Connor, aka the GOAT, has invited me back to the channel to show me some exclusive first looks at the top HOKA shoes coming out in 2022. And he said he'll actually show me the shoes, give me some information. So I'm here to listen, to react, to know about the future of HOKA. So Connor, what's the first shoe we got up?
Jamie, we got a lot of excitement coming in 2022, and the first one is gonna be the HOKA Carbon X 3. Now, you've had some experience in the version 1, version 2. This does look somewhat similar to version 2, but we've got some nice changes. First on up, before we dive too deep into the shoe, I wanna know your own thoughts on the Carbon X and where you found this fitting in your lineup.
Well, in the previous models, it was definitely more of a high cushion carbon plate racer. So I'm expecting more or less the same, if not more, in this model. But just first looks, impressions, this upper. This whole knitted upper, the two-tone design with the, the tongue pull tab going on, like, I'm feeling the look of it. So I'm kind of excited just for the aesthetic, but hopefully the performance can show up as well.
Well, Jamie, you're right. From a visual standpoint, the upper is gonna seem like the biggest change. You've got that knit design, you've got that tongue that gets raised just a little bit higher. Of course, you've got that extended heel. I think that knit is gonna be a little stretchy, it's gonna be a little bit adaptable. I never had huge issues with the Carbon X2, but I felt like there was room for improvement. So I'm very excited to try out the upper in the Carbon X3. But there is another change, and it's gonna be the biggest change in this shoe. It's gonna be the midsole. Now, just looking at this midsole, it may seem the same, but give it a little touch. Let me know if that feels the same as the last version.
It has a little more of that squishy feel, a little more like that, like the newer shoes, the super foams you're getting from other brands. It feels a little more like that kind of squish, that kind of feedback, just pressing against it.
Well, you're right. Just because it uses the same tooling, that same geometry as the last version, it is gonna receive the new foam. We've got ProFly X. Now, we haven't been able to run in this shoe, but I am excited to see HOKA tinkering with the midsole compounds. That's what we've been asking for the longest time. We want more responsive. We want foams that are gonna help with performance on race day, and I think this newest compound is gonna put HOKA back in the right direction and back in the minds of the serious racer.
Well, Connor, it's not just for runners, right? I mean, what about the elite joggers?
Jamie, this is gonna be a shoe that anyone can use that is looking to elevate their performance.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I'm loving the upper, like I said, but I'm excited to try this new ProFly foam. I'm hoping that might get HOKA over the next level as far as the super foam phenomenon going on. So, yeah, I think this may be one I'm looking forward to trying for sure.
I'm also really excited for this ProFly foam. We've been asking for more responsive foams, and I think we'll now see this foam kind of trickle into some of the other HOKA products, faster products, potentially maybe on the trail. That's always nice to see that performance go into the different silos. One other thing I will comment on, when we look at the outsole, you're still gonna see that carbon plate poking out. I will note it is gonna be the same carbon plate as before, so you're gonna get a very similar experience to the Carbon X2. If you like that shoe, you're probably gonna like this shoe, just a little bit more responsive. Jamie, let's finish this off. Any final thoughts on the new Carbon X3?
I'm curious about it. My curiosity is a little bit higher than just, I wanna know what the new foam feels like. That's just my first thought. The new foam, if the new foam's fire, it's gonna be a hit.
You know, I'm also in the same boat, and I know we're probably gonna see this on the feet of Jim Walmsley at some point. He set records in version 1, version 2. This is his shoe of choice, and I'm sure we'll see this on his feet very soon. If you're looking to get this shoe on your feet, it'll be available very soon here at Running Warehouse.